You're doing skincare wrong because you don't know this one thing that actually creates the foundation for your entire self-care routine to succeed. The anti-aging pyramid is an idea I came up with because I feel like a lot of us are doing our self-care and our skincare completely out of order, and it's actually holding us back. In case you're new to this channel, I am an engineer in my 30s and I know a lot about actual foundations. And the key to creating a good self-care system is building a strong foundation of habits and healthy self-care routines so that you can actually see results over time. Today I'm getting ready for a meeting and a networking event. I work as an engineer, and on this channel I like to bring you the scientific strategies to glow from the inside out. We talk about skincare, we talk about self-care, we talk about all things becoming the most glowing version of yourself. But y'all seem to really like skincare videos, so here we are again. Okay. Now that I look all crazy, we can start. I love doing the get readies with me because get the chance to chit chat with you guys. Nice. Okay, so the self-care pyramid is a hierarchy of different self-care activities you can do in order to get the most out of your self-care routine. It looks like my mic just died. That's really annoying. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Today we're talking about the self-care pyramid and my camera just fell down. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about this topic because I feel like a lot of people are doing skincare out of order and it's actually holding them back. So if you're seeing a lot of products online and you think that one magical product will magically change everything, you're wrong. Hi Scarlett, welcome to the live stream. Hi Elliot. So I came up with the idea of a self-care pyramid because I'm an engineer by training, in case you didn't know. I know a lot about actual foundations that are made out of concrete and steel. But the key to having a self-care routine that actually lasts and gives you real results is building a foundation of habits that set you up for long-term success. What is wrong with my camera today? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, are you gonna stay? Thank you, Scarlett. That's so nice of you. My camera has fallen down 3 times on me. I had to restart the live stream 3 times. Yeah, rest in peace, camera. My goodness. So the base of your self-care routine should always be your healthy habits. And those are ironically the cheapest things and the things that are actually going to give you the biggest results. So I always want everyone to focus on those first. Right now it is 1:30. I have a work meeting to get ready for, and then afterwards I have a little networking thing to go to. So that is my afternoon in a nutshell. My favorite food is dumplings. I love dumplings. Okay, so let's talk about healthy habits that actually make a difference. One is your sleep. Also, I did my nails last night. What do you think? I'm absolutely obsessed. Ooh, I used the Glamnetic press-ons and they're so easy and they look so good. I used to go to the salon and it really destroyed my nails. Anyways, off topic. I always make sure that I'm getting 9 hours of sleep because I get these horrible bags under my eyes that I try to cover with concealer, but the only thing that actually works is getting enough sleep. Okay, so I bought this on repeat trying to cover up under my eyes, but guess what? If I actually just slept more, I wouldn't have to use this. And you can't cover up bad health with concealer. I look haggard when I'm not sleeping enough, guys. Right now it's about 1:30 in the afternoon for me. You should try dumplings. They're really good. Don't be so scared. I love trying new foods, and dumplings are one of my favorites. I will usually have a vegetable dumpling, but I do also like the chicken ones. Okay, so I don't typically contour. Sometimes I contour, but I think today I'm not going to because I've been getting these little bumps on my forehead. Hi, Kyla. Kyla's one of our regulars on live stream. Ooh, I love sushi. Actually, since you all are really in the mood to talk about food, let's talk about that for our next healthy habit. So I used to be vegan, would not recommend. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Your names are always so funny. Sassy Gymnastics. So I used to be vegan and I thought that was like the key to health, but guess what? I was wrong. I actually had PCOS from it, which means that like you have all of this horrible hormonal imbalance because I wasn't getting enough nutrients. I wasn't having enough protein. My hair was brittle and short. My nails were brittle and short. And I had all of this terrible cystic acne on my face. Yeah, hi Elia. I saw you in the chat. I do make sure to say hi. I like barbecue too, Jack, especially barbecue grilled chicken. So one of the things that I noticed when I started eating whole foods and really focusing on healthy fats and high protein was that my skin dramatically cleared up. I used to have all of this like really bubbly acne on my face, and the hormonal acne really calmed down once I focused on healthy fats. And I think I was missing really important ingredients like choline, zinc, like iron, and those are all found in animal proteins, and you just can't get a lot when you're on the vegan diet. So it made sense that, you know, naturally I had a glow up when I was focusing on my food. Oh, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. You will love my hair even more when it comes out. I just put it up like this in order to like have it set and kind of have the curls stay longer, but we'll take it out on camera so you guys can see the final look. Okay, so we're talking about the base foundational things that you need to be healthy. First of all is sleep. Oh my God, rest in peace, this camera. This is the 4th time she's done that to me. Oh my God, rest in peace, stop. I wonder if like there's something wrong with the gimbal it sits on, because it doesn't usually do this. Right, Jack? Like, we were live streaming pretty much every day this week and it hasn't done anything wrong, and now it's just causing a fit like every 5 minutes. All right, powder time. The third foundational thing you need to get right is your workout routine. I need you to be working out every day. Not intense workouts, but you gotta do something every day. You have to move your body. You have to really make sure that you're moving that lymph through your body. You can't just like get a lymphatic massage and then expect to have yourself depuffed all the time. If you want a cheap lymphatic massage, just go get your 10K steps a day. Problem solved. You're welcome. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I am not an intense workout person because I actually found that when I was intensely working out all the time that I would like lose a lot of weight, but it actually made me puffier, so that was not ideal. What have you been doing to lose weight, Scarlett? Whenever I lose weight, I focus on my diet. I don't even think about exercise being a main focal point because I always overeat and kind of compensate for the, you know, like extra workout that we're doing. So I always try to just focus on my diet when I am trying to lose weight. I'm pretty fit right now though, but I'd say my weight will change like 5-ish pounds, you know? Okay, so focusing on your exercise, definitely get your 10K steps. And then if you're a woman, most of the people are women on my channel. If you're watching this, I would suggest that you kind of focus on really relaxing workouts as being the staple of your routine, and then maybe add in like 1 or 2 different like intense workout classes. Like maybe do 1 or 2 intense workout classes a week, and then after that you can do some like relaxing stuff, because when I'm focused on yoga or Pilates or walking being the core of my fitness routine, then I really feel like I look the best. Practice meditation. Oh, Dom, that's a really good point. I think I do pray more than I meditate. They are a little different, but they really help to lower the cortisol in your body. And I always talk about stress management and health in those foundational routines because if your body is stressed out all the time, you're gonna get a stress breakout. Like Kyla and I were talking about this the other day. If your relationships are like going downhill, if you're stressed out about work or whatever, there's a new pimple on your face and you have all these dark circles. So meditate, relax, take a chill pill. Oh, I'm so glad, Kyla. I think that I would have made a very good dermatologist. I would really have enjoyed it. Just med school is so expensive. I ended up being an engineer pretty much because it was a pragmatic solution. Like I wanted a job that would give me a stable living, but I also didn't have the money to go to like 10 years of medical school. So I would have loved to be a dermatologist, but my parents were not independently wealthy, so they couldn't, send me through school. Oh, wow, that's great. Fasting did help me to lose a lot of weight, but I did find that when I was fasting, I was kind of overeating after the fast was over. Does that make sense to everyone? If you do have like fast food while you're out, I found that Chick-fil-A is like one of the better options. It's still not great, but I was having Chick-fil-A while I was out and I was in the airport and there was like nothing good to have. And I was ended up getting a grilled chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A and it was like 300 calories and it was a lot of protein. It's probably really bad quality protein, but it was better than having, I don't know, like French fries, you know what I mean? This is my bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. It looks like a little shell. So cute. If you are trying to lose weight and be on a diet, Scarlett, I would try to think of habits that can really become lifestyle changes because the more you tell yourself, oh, I'm on a diet, the more it just feels like a temporary thing that you can be done with in 5 minutes, right? Oh my goodness, so fun. I actually didn't know a lot of people on the channel were British. I know there's a lot of American people and then everyone's kind of spread out. There's a lot of Canadian people. I can kind of see in the analytics where everyone's from. But I didn't know there was many people from the UK. That's fun. Hi, welcome back. I have no idea how skinny you are. I mean, I'm just looking at your username and you said that you were trying to work out. All right, so let's go cover the foundational habits again, right? Sleep, nutrition, and working out and stress management. Those are the foundational things, okay? So after that, I like to think about like basic skincare hygiene stuff. That would be my next go. And we're gonna do blush now because I can't talk and do blush at the same time. I can do mascara and talk at the same time though. Okay. Okay, foundational habits for like general personal care is everything that would kind of make you feel fresh and glowing. So your skincare routine does go into that, of course, but also your general hygiene, like make sure you're showering at least once a day. Do you smell nice and fresh? Do you like have your hair done? You don't have to have your hair and makeup in full glam all the time, but you do have to do something, right? You don't want to walk out looking homeless. So doing something to put yourself together, and that will make you feel a little more glowing and happy. And whenever I am fresh and my hair's done and I just feel, yeah, I think fresh is the best way to put it. I always feel my best and more glowing. And we can get into the specifics of skincare routine. There are so many videos on the channel about that, but I would definitely focus on key ingredients that are actually backed by science. So niacinamide, vitamin A, vitamin C, and then sunscreen, and that's the basics of what you need. I missed someone's question. I think Drake asked a question that I missed, so definitely write it down again if I've missed it. Oh my god, you have a new puppy! That's so sweet. I have a cat. Her name is Nugget. She's sleeping in the other room right now. Underarm roll suggestions. What do you mean, Kyla? So I have suggestions for lightening under there. So I used to have kind of like dark underarms, but they're like the same exact color now because what I do is I have an at-home laser Oh my goodness. So this laser costed, like, we're going up the hierarchy pyramid now. So now we're like on level 5, but we'll skip ahead, okay? So the laser I was getting for laser hair removal in office was so expensive. It's like thousands of dollars, and I couldn't keep spending that kind of money. So what I did is I got an at-home laser hair removal tool, and what it does is you shave and then you zap it yourself, and then you end up looking like a dolphin. Guys, this is my arm hair, aka what arm hair. So anyways, so I do the laser underneath, and then I also use the benzoyl peroxide wash that I showed you the other day underneath my arms, and it really lightens that area. Body care routine. Yeah, I'm gonna put a list through that because I think would be really helpful. I also need to do a restock of my stuff. So we did the other day, like, all my favorite repurchased products, and I also want to do the same for body care because I have some really tried and trues. I have a really great body scrub and body oil, the shower oil, and I haven't found a really good body sunscreen. It's tragic. I'm trying, but a lot of them just feel gross, so I have to find a better one. What's your number one go-to skincare? We actually played this game yesterday. Go look at yesterday's live stream because it was really fun. I have repurchased my favorite moisturizer like 15 times on Amazon. Bye, go take her for a walk. Oh my god, I can't believe you have a puppy. That's so fun. Okay, back to the makeup because I got completely distracted. So I was talking about like the hierarchy of skincare, right? Your base healthy habits, and then after that become your hygienic habits, body care, self-care, everything to make you feel and smell fresh. And then you can start adding in more like aesthetic treatments. So then we're talking about active ingredients in skincare. We're talking about things like, yes, the Astura moisturizer was Emily's number one skincare moisturizer. So good. And I am an engineer in my 30s, in case y'all didn't know. So I absolutely believe in science, and I don't want to give you anything that's just a trending product. We always talk on this channel about things that are backed by tons of studies so that I can have the best skin of my life and you can too. So let's get into the active ingredients level of the pyramid. We have vitamin A, also known as retinol or retinoids. This you should wear at night. This is really a kind of like heavy hitter in your skincare routine. It helps the skin turnover, helps with acne, wrinkles, collagen, all the things. And then I would also recommend that you get some skin lightening products like what is it called? Azelaic acid. That is available over the counter and from the dermatologist, and that helps with hyperpigmentation. And then after that, I would think about like niacinamide, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Don't try everything at once. Make sure you're just like slowly introducing your skin to these. Will I still pull with no skincare? I love skincare. We talk about skincare a lot on this channel. It's up to you. Like, if you don't want to use skincare, it's your life. Enjoy it. But I've always been quite obsessed. Maybe say, you need vitamin C. I do need vitamin C. I actually, yesterday, I was down in Newport. I live in Rhode Island, by the way. Haha. So I was down in Newport to play tennis, and I went for a little walk beforehand because it was a bit early, and the ocean was right by, and I got some vitamin C, Jack. I got to look at the ocean. How sweet, right? So always recommend. That's gonna help us be more relaxed too, right? Let's do the highlighter and just take a moment for the nails. Wow, it's not focusing. Focus, camera. There we go. Wow. Let me see what name this is for you guys. These are the medium oval from Glamnetic in Pink Darling. So cute. Yay! Okay, let's keep moving up the hierarchy of skincare. After the active ingredients, I think next are really intensive professional treatments. So the other day we were talking about like lasers really helping with acne scars. That super helps me. I have had Fraxel laser and I have had the BBL laser, and those help to like overall even your skin tone. And also if you have like scars from acne, it helps out. You can have CO2 laser. Kyla has had CO2 laser. I'm scared. I want to get it, but it Freaks me out every time. Oh, I like some of the Nivea lotions. I haven't tried a lot of them yet, but I know they have pretty good lotion. Anyway, so lasers, yeah, those are gonna do a lot of intense work on your skin. And I also would recommend microneedling. I do microneedling at home. Would you guys like to do microneedling on live? We can do that if you think it would be helpful. But I do microneedling myself because, again, I'm trying to save money. No CO2 again. I know it's scary, right, Kyla? Ah. So BBL means broadband laser. There is obviously a surgery for BBL for like body contour, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. BBL is broadband laser therapy. And it's not scary. They just put the light against your skin and it flashes a really bright light. That does not hurt like CO2 does. Okay. All right, let me see. On the laser subject, the only thing I would recommend doing at home is the at-home laser hair removal. I have done this in office, but I really don't recommend you do it. Like, don't do it in office because it's just so expensive. I can't. Thousands of dollars. So if you want to see that, for me, doing that at home also, yeah, that's what a lot of people thought, Jack. That's not what we were talking about. We were talking about broadband laser for your face. Anywho, so I would recommend doing the at-home laser and at-home microneedling because you're going to save a ton of money and you're going to get a lot of the same effects. The broadband laser, the CO2 laser, Fraxel, you got to go to the office for that. Can't do those at home. But the Banished microneedling set is pretty safe. I like to use this one because it doesn't have like the needle gun in it, so there's less of a chance that you're gonna damage your skin. But always sanitize your skin first. Are you listening? Are you taking notes? Sanitize your skin, your hands, put gloves on. You do not need to be getting an infection from these kind of treatments, okay? And don't be putting a ton of products on afterwards. Oh my gosh, I see girls put like vitamin C on after they've microneedled. Don't do it. You've just created a wound in your skin. You've had needles poked in your face. Let it dry. Let it heal for a little bit before you go in with intensive stuff. The only thing you need after that is a moisturizer that day. Okay, rant over. Whew. Really got going on that one. Okay, other things in office that I would recommend is getting Botox. I don't know how old you guys are. I am 31 right now. Do one tutorial. Which one do you want? Do you want the microneedling tutorial or do you want the laser tutorial? I can do both. Let me know. So I get Botox probably twice a year, and I do recommend going to a plastic surgeon's office instead of a med spa for this because I get worried that these med spas like don't really know what they're doing all the time. And I think you're gonna get a better quality of care at the plastic surgeon's office versus the med spa. Where I live, there's not a big price difference, so it doesn't make a big difference to me. But if it does make a big difference, just make sure you're going to a licensed professional. No like Botox parties with people who don't even know what they're doing. Microneedling tutorial. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Easy peasy. And then we'll do the safety protocol for microneedling at home as well to make sure that you guys how to do it without getting skin infections. Because the worst that could happen, like imagine you do this because you want better skin and then you end up giving yourself like all these horrible things. I should open a beauty parlor. I think that would be so fun, Jack. Like, I think I would enjoy a med spa type deal. So maybe not like a med spa, but like a spa with beauty stuff and also aesthetic treatment. So I would need to make friends with like a doctor or a nurse practitioner who would want to do that. And then we could have the steam room, we could have the LED, like the red light panels, we could have whirlpools, steam rooms, we could have massages. Oh, what a blast. Jack has great ideas today. Let a viewer do a makeover. How would we do that? How would we do that on camera? Like, do you mean for live? We could do like choose Emily's makeup for the day. That would be fun. You will be in your element. I really would. And you know, my job now, it's actually kind of funny how different my job is from my personality, because I'm in engineering, right? No one in my life has ever told me, oh, you look like an engineer or you seem like an engineer. I do not have the typical engineer personality. I can yap, obviously, for ages, and I'm like really bubbly and fun, and I'm very extroverted. I love me a good party. So I'm probably more at home at a spa party than I would be in an engineering office, but it is what it is. And again, I chose my career pretty pragmatically. Okay. I would love to take kind of a trip to South Korea to see what the latest that they're doing is, because I hear all sorts of really fun things. I just don't know exactly what I would get done. So I'd be interested in that, doing like travel to some of those professional spas out there. That would be cool. That'd be a fun YouTube video, actually. Like, I went to the world's most expensive med spa. That would be fun. We'd have to figure out how I would fund that, because I pay for the channel myself, so I'd have to figure out how to pay for that, but that would be a blast. And then I could take you along. We could do kind of like vlog style, and you could watch me walk around the fancy spas. Maybe one day, y'all gonna help me manifest this, maybe one day I'll just get invited to these influencer parties. At the moment, the channel is too small for that, but maybe one day. Okay, that's like one of my favorite eyeshadows. Can we like look at how pretty? So cute. My eyes are kind of naturally somewhere between green and brown. They're looking a little more brown today, but you can see like the inside's a little lighter color. Why is this not blending? Okay, whatever, who cares? I'm also gonna do a little color in my crease because I do think that brings out more of the green. Well, you know what would be a fun video as well, guys? What if we did like everything I do at home DIY to save money on my skincare routine? Do you get lips filled? So this is a long story. Ready? Let's open Pandora's box, okay? I have had the most chaotic experience with lip filler ever. I do not recommend it. At this point, I think the majority of my lip filler has been dissolved. I've had 3 rounds of dissolving for this lip filler. Having said that, I was not happy with the shape of my lips when I was younger, so I really spent a lot of time at different med spas trying to get my top lip to look bigger. So this is the natural size of my bottom lip, and I had a lot of filler in the top lip. They naturally do this little thing as well. So here and here, it's like thin. Do you see what I mean? So I really wanted that to look more like full and pouty. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. But I was not always such a confident woman. I was very self-conscious about the lip situation. So I spent thousands of dollars at different med spas. And if you look back to older videos, my top lip looks like a sausage roll, okay? Like everyone was telling me how bad it looked, and I couldn't be told anything. I was quite convinced this looked good. But now I look back at the older pictures and I'm like, oh my God, my mom was right. It looked terrible. So to answer your question, I have gotten them filled. Would I recommend? No. And it's also like very traumatic. Like your lips swell and it looks horrible. I almost fainted in the chair. Like it was a very traumatically painful experience. Would not recommend to do again. I think you can, okay, you can also get a lip flip. So sometimes they put a little Botox here to make it kind of like look bigger on the top. I have had that, not recently, but I have had it in the past. But you can't like, see how I can like move my top lip a lot now? You can't do that if you get the lip flip. So if you try to drink like out of a straw, it doesn't work. It's a little awkward. So I don't know, there's not like a good solution that I'm aware of besides learning to love the shape of your lips. Whatever. Okay. Oh, almost forgot highlighter. How could I forget my favorite part? Can you guys tell that I like that highlighter color? It might be time for a new palette. I pretty much use things until they're completely gone. I don't really buy a lot of trending products. I like know what I like, stick with it. So it might be time to find something new. But Charlotte Tilbury sells my favorite products. I'm really here for the packaging. It doesn't have to necessarily be great. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know like what the world's best eyeshadow is like, but I do know that I like her product packaging. Okay, what do we need to do now? Ah, mascara, yes. And then we can do my hair together. We're almost done. My meeting's at 2:30, so we're actually on time today. Love that. I've been developing a habit of being late, which is not good. Don't be late, guys. But I work from home by myself all the time, so I kind of manage my own schedule, and it has led to me spending way too much time lollygagging. So I gotta tighten up a little bit. Tighten up the ship. What do we think? Looks great. Oh, thanks, Jack. I actually see more and more influencers doing kind of like traditional media publications. That would be fun. What do we think? I'm gonna do the bottom as well, yeah. Cute. My hair is pretty straight, and I have made a really intense effort to get it to stay curled, but I promise you, like, it's gonna be straight again, like half an hour after it's out. What kind of engineering? So I'm a civil engineer by training, so I studied a lot of structural engineering, a lot of chemistry, a lot of things about like how to build things. I designed blueprints for bridges and also land development projects. But now I do more kind of business development stuff. Like I'm on more of the sales side of things, which is great because I didn't like doing blueprint work at all. So spray time. If you just spent half an hour doing your makeup, please set it. Like, it's worth you taking the extra 2 seconds to spray it. But make sure you buy the right thing as well. So this is a setting spray, meaning that it's gonna kind of glue it onto your face. And then also I use a fixing spray, which makes it look more dewy. So this won't make it last longer, but the other thing will make it last longer. Okay, I think that's all. Let's do my hair. So I'll take my hair out real quick. Blueprints are tough. It wasn't even that, Drake. It was just that it was so isolating. Like I was at a desk all day by myself, kind of like working on the computer, and I found it really draining. I need more social time for sure in my job. You are definitely a city girl. Yeah, I mean, now I am. I grew up in the country though. I grew up in a tiny town with like more cows than people. But I always wanted to have more, I don't know, like hustle and bustle around me, I guess is a good way to put it. Okay. Come on. And I use the Shark Air Wrap tool to do this to my hair. And then I let it sit for a while because if I don't, like the curls immediately fall out because I have straight hair. But and this is all my natural hair as well. I don't have extensions in. She's got beef with cows. I don't have beef with cows, but I kind of wish there was more going on in my hometown growing up because I got really lonely, especially when I was a teenager because like all my friends and everything was far away. Today's health drink is missing. I know. You guys keep me in line. Oh, I've had way too much coffee. I think I've had like 3 cups of coffee today. Whoops. But I have no groceries in my house at the moment. I had ordered some groceries, so my favorite green juice isn't even here. Pepsi or nothing. No soda on this channel. I drink like green juice and matcha on the channel. It's like a joke for health drink. Wow, look at the curls today. Okay, let me kind of zhuzh this out and then we'll do the outfit of the day at the same time, okay? I love it. It looks so cute. Some of these didn't curl as well as others, but these will drop a little bit, so they won't look so intense for the rest of the time. But here's my outfit. Don't I look so professional, guys? Wow. Wow. Okay, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for getting ready with me. Bye!